that dwelleth under the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Evangelist Aziz.
Yes, so Fambulna Salon. I say, no matter how, no matter what, the gospel of Jesus Christ, when a salvation must be preached. Yes, so neighbor. I say, this na the Christ Healing Center International Ministries, where they worship na 32A Freetown Road, Wilberforce Village, one for inform the general public and everybody na salon say, then now they get all the services them online. Connect with us live in our online service with host Apostle Dr. David Godson, General Servant, International Leader of the CHC. Services, Divine Service, Sunday, 9 o'clock a.m. na morning, and Wednesday, na Miracle Service, when at 7:30 p.m. in the evening. Fridays, na Prophetic Encounter, when at 7:30 p.m. evening time. And Sunday evening time when at 9 o'clock p.m. na Prophetic Service. Catch us live on air on Radio Voice of Grace FM 88.5 FM, and na Facebook na davidgodson.92, na YouTube na Dr. David Godson, and na Twitter na at Pastor David Godson. Periscope TV, Voice of Grace, na Africa TV na Davidson 125. Yes, so this na all the platform them where you go able to get the services online of the Christ Healing Center International Ministries. No matter how, no matter what, the gospel of Jesus Christ.
say I'm weak now, and my mind don't keep the same. People laugh at me. People say I'm not so bad, but they don't know. Say you know that was you. We've been with you for the night. Joy comes in the morning. I say God in blessing no short. No touching cool. I like you should dream no go stop. This is who I am. This is who I am. Nobody can stop me. Oh yeah, yeah. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Oh yeah. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big fast guy. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big fast guy. Hallelujah, praise be to Jah, when they fight for me.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, Hosanna. They don't always engage you, them higher. They don't bless you, they don't cost me. Even though Juju man the fight for break me, you may cover me under your canopy. I can't imagine life without you, all my enemy. Life in my city, they know the easy. You give me power, now I conquer all my enemies.
This is who I am. Nobody can stop me. Oh no, no, no. Yeah. This is who I am. Nobody can stop me. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Oh yeah. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big pass guy. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big pass guy. Hallelujah. Praise be to Jah, when they fight for me. Yeah.
Those who never ring out, then they fight for touch me. Before they ring now, then they fight for call me. Who know you now, then they pay for see me.
Yeah. Lord, they can't believe that I'm still alive today. That you just bless me. That you just love me. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Hallelujah. When we do die, when they fight for me. Oh yeah. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big pass guy. Juju know that, Juju know that, Juju know that way big pass guy. Hallelujah, praise be to Jah, when they fight for me. If you know me the music, we taking over. Without you not go, I'm ready for this one. Say Fredo, yeah. You carry me when some carry their God. You feed me, Lord, when some feed their God. You fought for me when some fight for the God. Jesus, you know they use me clear. You know they use me clear. You carry me when some carry their God. You feed me, Lord, when some feed their God.
Shalom. Shalom, men and brethren. Shalom, men and brethren. As you know, today, Sunday, as usual. I know some of you will be wondering how we break in transmission. While we're still on, suddenly, there was a break in transmission. As something that is normal to human. The Bible promises us that things like that will always happen. You have times in life when things will get rough, and times it will get very fine. And the reason why it gets rough is just because it has to get fine. When there's no night, there won't be day. Yeah, the reason why night exists is because night will make us to value the beauty of the day. So at night, you will not know the beauty of the day. The sunlight is always reminding us, whenever we see the darkness at night, it reminds us of the importance of sun, the sunlight. So when there is, challenges will always come, and that is not God sending it. That is not God sending it. And sometimes God allows it just to prove himself, or to even expand his kingdom. So each time there are things happening on the certain life, you will have to be fine and move on in serving your God, and you'll be happy doing the word of God, doing the work of God. Some of you, sorry for some of you who were, maybe you felt shocked, embarrassed at the time that I was preaching in the morning, and suddenly there was a noise and everything went off. The law enforcement agencies, as usual, came into the studio. You know, this broadcast we're doing is right in our studio, right on the studio conference room. That's what we will do our online and on air service. So we're there with the staff of the radio, with 3 choristers. When the police, who are more in number than us, were about 10, 11, they were about 12, came in and arrested us and took everything. So we went up to the police station. We know without one single doubt, we did not break any law. We did not break any law. We are simply having our online service. Just 11 of us in total, include my wife, my 3 children, and the staff that work at the radio station. We were all there. They were fixing the sound, trying to link the radio station and link the internet, all the platforms that we broadcast on the internet. This is what we're busy doing, busy trying to share and connect all the platforms. And then the police came in and shouted, and we had to go. We didn't break no law. Not law of any state of emergency was not broken. We were not even at the church. Not even at the church, but right up the studio. They came right inside the studio and stopped all the service. And that's what happened. I have the videos of what happened. And if it permits me, I'll play it and put it on whenever it is time. So you will see how many of us are there when they came in, and they feel everywhere. They were the ones that feel everywhere. And they had to pin the video to be sending around. They are the one. Some of them were in uniform, some of them were not in uniform. They just came up and meet us. Just the choir were singing, just for me to start preaching. That's what they can. Whoever sent them, I do not know. And the only thing you have to know is, I tell them I'm prepared to die for the gospel. But I will not accept that we did wrong when we did no wrong, we didn't break no law, we didn't gather, we are not having normal church service. It's online, purely online. So, But that is normal thing you face when you are going to serve with God. Things like that will happen. I pray that the government will be able to talk to the law enforcement agencies to know the right thing and do the right thing. That's why I pray for them every day, that they will know the right thing and also do the right thing. That they should not be breaking the law they're supposed to enforce. That's something very dangerous. That the law they're supposed to enforce, they end up breaking the same law. They came and saw us, saw the technical crew all seated down, saw those who are around trying to connect the internet, and then they just arrested everybody. Not like a gathered crowd, not like them choke in one place. So it's totally unfair. Whatever warranted that treatment, I do not know. What warranted that treatment, I do not know. But what I have to say is, it is a nice thing that the government should be able to educate the law enforcement agencies. If they are educated, then they should apply their education to be able to enforce the law they're supposed to enforce, rightly, with respect. With very, very much respect. They have to respect God and know that God had established every nation, established every government, and even established the law enforcement agencies just to enforce the laws of the government, but not to break the law and defy people's rights. This is what happened today, and our service was abruptly brought to an end before even I start preaching. I do not want anybody to be sad about it or to be mad about it. Some people have already started talking on the social media, which is beautiful. It's always a way of advertisement. Sometimes we could not reach certain people, but it will help us reach them by announcing us to them. But this is the truth of what happened, and that is what I will continue to say every day. That it's not inside church, right at the studio. They have to come right inside studio to arrest, stop everything, park all our laptop and everything, and we follow them to the studio, to the station. It's quite unfortunate. I do hope and believe without doubt that they will find a way to arrange themselves and stop discrediting the law they're supposed to enforce. It's totally dangerous. And the law they're supposed to enforce is what they are discrediting. But God is faithful. He will keep us going forward. We'll keep praying for them to be able to adjust themselves in following the due process. They have to adjust themselves by following the due process. And an adage says, good things are worth doing good. Anything that is good is worth doing good. When you want to do anything, do it sincerely. Do it with all honesty. Do it with all truth. I have been the one from the one advocating, telling other men of God to bear and understand the situation and just try to comply. 100% we are in compliance with the state of emergency and state of public emergency. 100% we are in compliance, 100%. All that. But it's unfortunate that what happened today happened. Whether they take responsibility or not, the truth will always be the truth. Thank God they came in and they videoed. We also had the video. We videoed everything. And in due course, I will put it on so everybody will see the people they met and what really happened. So, beloved, at this time, I will go on to speak the word of God. And I want every one of you to be peaceful, understand the system, and be fine with God. Just be fine with God. Normally, when you want to serve God, the Bible will say you have to go through a lot of trials in order to do the work of God. When you're going through one, the Bible says you should count it all joy. It didn't say we should crumble. It didn't say we should continue to find a problem. We will be able to be calm, peaceful, trusting God, and just doing what He wants us to do. consistently doing what He wants us to do. So, beloved, I'm still having small network challenge for those of you on Facebook. A small network challenge there. But I want you to just be with us. Every other platform is working on Facebook. It's going to be fixed in a moment. Just a small network something. It will be fixed. So, God is gracious plan had arranged us to continue to serve Him. So we will not stop preaching the gospel. We will not stop preaching the gospel. And we will not stop serving God. Even if it's in underground, we serve God there. Even if it's in the hole, in the pipe, in the pits, or beneath the water, we will be there to serve God. We will do the work of God. We've surrendered for this, and we're prepared to die for it. So, I will be ministering as usual. I will minister as usual. Our series, so just try to be. I'll be moving on shortly with our series as usual. You know that when it is evening hours, the network is giving a hell of a problem. Yes, in the morning we had a nice network, but so we're just going to find a way to move on. So, God is always on top of every situation. We have to always continue to stay with Him. Whenever we are faced with things like that, we have to thank God and continue. And continue to serve Him. So, at the end of the day, it will pay off. When you serve God, the profit will come. God is always there to honor Himself. That which He promised is that He will always going to do. He will not stop doing it. He will not change it. He will always do it. So I'm trying to fix the Facebook stuff. Just stay connected. Stay connected, right?
Keep me
Hear my humble cry. Hear my humble. One others thou art calling. One on others thou art calling. Do not pass me by. Do. Breathe upon me, breath of God. Breathe upon me, Spirit of the Lord. As I lift my hands in surrender to your name, Most High, I'm yielding to the Spirit. I'm walking in your love. Jesus, I adore. Lord Jesus, I Jesus, I adore you. With hands uplifted again. Breathe upon me, breath of God. Breathe upon me.
Somebody make attempt on our page. So Facebook had to cancel everything. I had to reset the password. Somebody made attempts.
Yeah.